612. Well, who knew acting could be so lucrative? Our Rich Barabi explains why some officials keep their acting title.
When you hear that term acting, what comes to mind?
It's a temporary position for that person.
But Michael Sinelli of Albertson is surprised to find out that often that is not necessarily the case. For instance, Thomas Crumpter has served as Nassau County's acting police commissioner for more than 3 years. And since he only has the acting title, he's been able to earn thousands of dollars more than the county allows for an official commissioner hire. In Nassau's assessment department, acting assessor James Davis has served in that capacity for more than 6 years. Paul Sabatino is a municipal law expert.
Well, it's clearly becoming much more common the last 10 years.
Sabatino says the use of acting commissioners statewide to serve for indefinite periods of time is part of a troubling, if not illegal, trend. He argues that in nearly every instance, state law does not allow for the appointment of acting commissioners. That's why departments have deputies or vice presidents. As a result, Sabatino says municipalities are subject to legal challenges in response to any decision or ruling made by an acting
That's the guy who interviewed me.
Legal argument, which is,
That other guy.
what power, what authority did you have since you weren't, that the title doesn't exist?
It's absolutely relevant.
Property valuation attorney Laureen Harris recently filed suit against Nassau County on behalf of several small business owners who are contesting new penalties imposed by acting assessor Davis. One of her arguments:
Of course, we've noted that the assessor is, in fact, continues to be an acting assessor.
and what about the issues of transparency and the need for public vetting? Some lawmakers say by appointing acting commissioners, administration
That's the guy who
will
interviewed me.
circumvent that process.
It's not a transparent government. When you are not screening people, you are not reviewing their credentials, their background.
Legislator Ellen Birnbaum points out that while commissioner candidates are subject to legislative approval, acting commissioners operate without that same level of scrutiny. That's why she put forth a bill earlier this year that would limit acting commissioners to 6 months in office.
I think we really ought to have somebody who's qualified, is screened, and meets legislative approval.
Meanwhile, Denise Betts of Mineola says all officials must be vetted, whether they are